Welcome back, everybody. I'm joined once again with Becca Lawrence from the Lloydminster and Community SPCA, and she's brought along a furry little friend for us again. How are you doing, Becca? Who are we speaking with today?
We're doing really good here. This sweet little girl here is Cleo. I'll bring her in for a close-up. She's a little bit shy right now. The other kitties were picking on her a little bit, but she's a sweet little girl. She came into the shelter with actually a group of kitties that they had to be taken from a home sort of situation, but they're doing really good here. Obviously, they are getting along, but yeah, I think they had a little tussle with each other right before we started filming today, but that's all right. But she came in with little kittens, so they're all gone and ready for their homes and everything. So now it's just Cleo's turn.
Beautiful. Well, that's great to hear. And obviously, animals have varying levels of acceptance of other animals, right? And, like sometimes cats will just, kind of check other cats, They work out the pecking order. It happens. And maybe Cleo is just, a little bit shyer. Maybe she's fine being on the bottom of the pyramid. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And so we were speaking, Becca, but last week, you guys had lots of dogs come in and things were really, starting to get full there. But you mentioned off camera that you guys actually got a lot of dogs out of there this week. So do you want to tell us how that all went about?
Yeah. So we just had a few that were on hold sort of situation, like just we're waiting for their owners to come and get them. So it just seemed like with the spring of warm weather, all the dogs wanted to take themselves for walks. So so we were quite full just for a few days, and then so all of our animals that got reclaimed, they're all home and happy again. And yeah, we just have poor little Miss Gala here still waiting for her perfect forever home.
Beautiful. All right. So that's great to hear. And so one other thing we were talking about last week was, it's spring and it's kitten season. And, the SPCA quite oftentimes is in need of fosters. Now, I understand you've gotten a lot of the kittens out and things like that over the last week. And that's great to hear. But are you guys still looking for fosters? Are you still needing, some people to take some cats in temporarily? Or, how's that situation going?
Yeah, no, it's going pretty good. We've had a few come trickle in here and there, but like you were just saying, we've gotten rid of some kittens, found them to their forever homes. We've been putting them up at PetSmart and all those places, and they've been flying out of here. But they're coming in just almost as fast as they're going out. So we've been lucky that the two litters that are now officially all adopted, those two fosters took in I think we had about 8 kittens come in, and there is more that are coming in from the same area. So, it's just cases like that, that we just need a good backup anyway, just in case, we don't have enough fosters for when kittens come in. So we can just get them out of the shelter. They can stay as healthy as can be, and then we can get them to their forever homes when they're ready.
Beautiful. Well, there you go. So anybody at home, perhaps, maybe not right now, but if you want to send an email to the SPCA and get signed up for their foster program. So, the next time when, there's a big influx of animals and they really need people, we're not waiting a week for Pet Project to go and ask people.
Yeah.
There's already a lineup waiting.
Yeah.
So, perhaps think about that. And again, recently, Becca, we were chatting about some of the different animals at the shelter. You guys had bunnies and you had guinea pigs. So how are those things going? Do you guys have any of those left, or have lots of those found their forever homes? How are the eclectic animals doing this week?
Doing really good, actually, as well. We still have one hanging out over at Pet Value, and then one here and one over at PetSmart. So that's for guinea pigs. So we're down to 3 guinea pigs instead of about 6 now. So that's been nice. And then we have 2 rabbits still in care. So one isn't ready for adoption yet, but it's up for viewing. And he's a younger one. He's a little brown, cute little thing. And the other one, her name is Clover. And she's a spunky little thing as well too. She likes people, but she doesn't overly like them in her area. But she's really good. She's been eating up all the vegetables we would give her, and strawberries, things like that. But so we do have the 2 rabbits and the 3 guinea pigs still, but at least they're kind of spaced out and a little bit more room here at the shelter.
Beautiful. Well, there you go. If anybody out there is looking for something a little bit different, certainly, get in touch with the SPCA. And just before we go, Becca, one last thing, I got to ask, are there any physical items that you guys need, anything specific that you're looking for that somebody could make it their good deed of the week?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, with the kittens, flowing in as fast as they are, kitten food is going out just as fast too with our fosters and just with kittens here at the shelter. So any kitten dry food, wet food is all fabulous. And even puppy food and the wet food would be a good one too. And litter, the non-clumping litter, and then we use the pellet litter as well, or the pellets for the burning stoves kind of thing. The smokers, that's what I'm trying to say.
Beautiful. Well,
But those are all good things.
there you go. So if anybody else sees those on sale while they're out and about grocery shopping this week, maybe pick some up and drop it off on your way home. Now, unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this week, Becca, but I want to thank you. I want to thank Cleo. Cleo, was it right? Correct?
Yeah, Cleo.
Perfect. I want to thank Cleo. I saw her run off a little earlier, but I want to thank
Yeah.
both of you guys for taking time out of your busy schedules to chat with us.
Manage your waste and recyclables with Quick Pick Waste Disposal. 100% locally owned and proud to serve and support the communities we call home. Quick Pick, the convenient solution to avoid pollution.